Okay, so this is just how I look like without makeup. Very scary, I know. I just came out of the shower, so there's nothing on my face. I'm just going to apply my moisturizer. I use the Clinique moisturizer for oily skin. Okay, you want to make sure you give about 2 minutes for the moisturizer to seep through your skin before you apply whatever primer that you're going to use. But for me, I don't use primer on an everyday basis, especially when it's just like a fresh, very simple makeup. I only use primer when I have to go like for a dinner or maybe like a wedding when I know I'm going to take a lot of pictures because I have a lot of open pores on my cheeks. Okay, so after you apply your moisturizer, I'm just gonna go on with my foundation, and the foundation I'm using is the L'Oreal Lucent Magic, Lucent Magic foundation. Basically, this is like a light infusing foundation where it's not a matte coverage foundation. It's more of like a little bit of a glowy foundation but full coverage. And recently I've been really liking foundations like these, and my other favorite will be the NARS Sheer Glow. This I use maybe when like I have a special occasion, as well as this one, my HD Makeup Forever HD foundations. So all these three foundations, they give like a full coverage, but they're not completely matte, so you can still see a bit of skin, and that's what I really prefer these days. And my favorite brush to use for my foundations will be, it's a bit dirty, I'm sorry, just ignore that, the Sigma F80 flat top kabuki brush. So basically I'm just going to stipple this around my face, remove my nose pad. Okay, now I know I look so scary like a white ghost, but don't worry, we'll get there soon. Alright, so I just applied like 2 layers, probably like 2 pumps, I would say 2 pumps of this L'Oreal foundation. Alright, and you can still see I have a bit of like blemishes around here and there, and I don't really like to use my foundation to really cover up my blemishes. I like to use a concealer instead. That's the real reason why we have a concealer. If you're just going to build up and pile up the foundation, that's when you're going to look really cakey and it'll look really fake. So I'm going to use concealer, and I'm going to mix 2 shades. Okay, I'm going to use the MAC Studio Finish concealer, the one that comes in a pot like this. Right, I'm mixing NW35 and NC30. Okay, so I'm mixing these 2 shades, alright, just to apply on my blemishes. This concealer is definitely not for your under eye area because it's really thick and it will just like emphasize those small lines that you have under your eyes. So go for the Pro Longwear instead. I'll be showing you that in a minute for your under eye. Alright, I'm just going to use this to... I'm just applying it, I'm not really blending it out yet. Okay, so now I'm just going to use this MAC's Beauty Blender kind of sponge. If you don't have this, you can use your usual, mine's so dirty. I use this for powder and I use this for my concealer. So I'm just going to use this to blend out. Alright, now for my under eye, I'm going to use MAC's Pro Longwear, and this is more suitable for your under eye area because it doesn't crease in between your like fine lines and wrinkles under your eye. So I suggest this, or if you don't have this, another cheaper alternative will be LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this one is available in Sasa. If not, you can get it online. But the thing is, in Singapore you only have like probably 4 or 5 shades to choose from, so it's not like the full range as compared to online. Alright, so I'm just taking a pump of that concealer, and this is NC30 by the way. I use this for my under eye area. Okay, so Okay, this color is way lighter than my own skin tone, and that's because I'm going to do like a highlighting effect for my under eye area. Okay, as you can see, I'm blending it in a V-like shape towards my cheek. So that will really give you a highlighted look. See, instantly this half of the face looks more awake and alive compared to this half of the face. Alright, so now the thing about highlighting is that you don't want to just highlight your under eye area and leave the rest of your face the way it is, because it's going to look really fake. So what I'm going to do is show you how I balance out the highlighting tones on my face. So I'm going to take a bit more of that concealer, that same one I use under my eyes, and I'm just going to run that on these areas, just so that it looks more natural and it doesn't look like you just did like a really light highlight under your eyes, okay? And your chin area, a bit more here. Okay, so basically you want these portions of your face to be highlighted and just blend it out. Make sure you blend it out really well. Don't want any harsh lines. Alright, now for setting powder, and as you guys already know, this is my favorite powder, and this is like the only thing I use, Ben Nye banana powder. Alright, if you're darker than me, you can go for beige suede. Or if you're anywhere my skin tone or lighter than me, you can use banana. Okay, I'm just going to use my dry beauty blender, and I use this powder to set my entire face makeup because it gives such a natural finish, and I really love how I don't have to touch up my makeup throughout the day at all, except for my lipstick. So I just use this under my eyes. Make sure you pat it in. And if you have like enlarged pores anywhere around your face, what I like to do to cover up those pores is like to really use my beauty blender and really press it into the skin, so it like fills up those little holes on your face. And recently I've been liking, like I said, I've been liking like the dewy finish foundation, right? So I don't apply powder like to my entire face. I just apply where I think I need it. Like for example, under my eyes, of course you don't want your concealer to crease, and then like a bit on my forehead, and of course my cheeks. I'm just doing like very lightly, and then all around my mouth area. Okay, I just do that, and then for the rest of my face, I just take whatever's left on my hand with a big powder brush, and I just swirl it around. Next, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. As you can see, these are my natural eyebrows. I just do threading like maybe twice a month to just remove all those stray hairs. And other than that, I have really dark eyebrows naturally, so I don't like to make it darker, any darker than it really is. So I'm using a gel eyeliner. Okay, I've always wanted to try the Anastasia brow products, but they don't ship to Singapore unfortunately, so I'm trying to like use other things that are available. This one is available in Malaysia, Inglot. It's their gel eyeliners, and it's number 89. This is the light brown version. They have a darker brown, and they have so many other colors, so I chose this because I already have really dark eyebrows. Okay, so you just need a little, just the slightest touch of this product, and I'm just going to fill in. My eyebrows are already shaped, so I don't have to do much shaping. I'm just going to very lightly fill them in. brush like this. Any concealer brush will do. And I'm taking a lighter concealer. This is my NC30, the one that I used to touch up the rest of my face. I'm just going to use this and lightly clean up under my brow. This is optional, you don't have to do it this way, especially if you already do like threading and all. I'm sure your eyebrows will be neat and proper. So I'm just doing like very lightly cleaning up. Okay, next, let me just put on my nose stud before I lose it. Okay, alright, so next I'm going to apply my eyeshadow base, and this is Soft Ochre from MAC. I hope it's focusing. Yep, okay. It's just a flesh tone cream eyeshadow. I'm just applying this. Right, so the first thing I usually do for my eye makeup would be my highlight, and I'm just using a very matte highlight. You can just use whatever highlight you use and apply it to the highest point of your eyebrow and blend it towards the sides. For my transition color, I'm using this E40 blending brush from Sigma. Okay, you just want to use any brown tone or anything that is probably like one tone darker than your your natural skin tone. And I'm just using I'm using this color here. I can't really take it out to show you because it's like too many. I'm using this one here. It's a bit of like an orangey tone. Okay, I'm using this as my transition. And this is from Inglot, by the way. And I'm just going to buff it into my, just above my crease area. And don't worry if it like overlaps your highlight, because you can just go back later and touch up. At this point, if you're lazy and you're just like, you know, I have no time, you can actually just use this. Just do these steps, put eyeliner, mascara, and you're done. Just like a really simple eye makeup look. Alright. Okay, so next I'm going for my MAC 217. This is a more tapered brush as compared to what I used before, my E40. Okay, just a smaller one. And I'm going for a darker chocolate brown. It's like a mid-tone chocolate brown here. And now I'm just going to focus this into my crease. So just right there. And this, I'm just bringing it halfway through my lid, as in halfway through my crease. I'm not bringing it all the way in. Okay. So it's really tricky to work with purples because it's very difficult to get the exact color from the pen, like what you see, if you don't use a proper eyeshadow base. Like you need something that's really light and white, especially with light purples like this. Okay, this is from NARS and it's called Strada. You can see that. It's a really nice lilac color with gold flecks of glitter in it. I don't think you can see the glitter. Alright, it's a really nice pretty color. Alright, so yeah, like I was saying, working with colors like this, you have to make sure you have a light base, like a white. You can use a white eyeshadow, cream eyeshadow like the NYX Jumbo Pencil, or like what I did now, my Soft Ochre, because it's really light. Alright, and now I'm just going to go for a small flat shader brush and apply this color from the inner corner to like halfway through my lid. Now I'm going for a clean 217 brush, and I'm just going to lightly blend this out here so you just don't get a harsh line. Very lightly, you don't have to do much. Okay? Yep, there you go. Okay, next I'm going for another MAC color. This is like a frosty purple, deep purple, and this is Nocturnal. Okay, I have problem with my camera focusing. Yep, there you go. Sorry. Nocturnal. Okay. And I'm using another MAC color, which is Plum Dressing. Oops, upside down, sorry. Okay, Plum Dressing. Basically it's like another purple color, but okay, the reason why I'm using two is because Nocturnal and Plum Dressing, right? They look really similar, but the reason why I'm using two of these is because the Nocturnal is not very pigmented. It's a frosty color, so it doesn't transfer really well as compared to the Plum Dressing. So I just need two of these colors to give like proper dimension to my eyes. Okay, and I'm going for my E45 crease brush. This is like a sharper crease brush, and it's E45 from Sigma. Okay, and I'm going for Nocturnal. And I am applying this to my outer corner. Now I am going for my Plum Dressing with the same E45 brush, and I'm just going to sketch out my outer V, and I'm just going to make this really precise. I'm not blending it up like how I did the first one. So I'm just going to focus it to the outer V only, to just deepen the entire look. Outer V only. Okay. Now I'm just going to touch up on my first NARS purple color. I'm going to touch up and blend it into my other purples. Okay. Alright. Okay, you can totally stop at here, but I want to deepen my crease a little bit more just for a bit of definition. So I'm going for Sketch, and this is a deeper, this is also from MAC, and it's like a deeper wine purplish color, and this is such a beautiful color. I cannot emphasize more on that. So I am going for a smaller crease brush. Okay, so I'm going for my pencil brush now, and I'm just going to use Sketch and just lightly deepen the outer corner. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to make this outer V really dark and intense. So I just want that little pop of purple. So now I'm just going to go for another MAC color. I'm sorry I'm using a lot of MAC today. This is All That Glitters. All That Glitters. And it's a really nice champagne all over color. And I'm using this on my inner corner. Inner corner highlight is a must for every one of my looks, because it just, you can just see how it wakens the eyes and gives like more light to the whole look. Alright, so next I'm going to do my eyeliner, and I use, this is like the only gel eyeliner I use in the whole world. Inglot number 77 is like the best eyeliner ever. like a basic white eyeliner in my waterline. I just want to make sure my eyes look really big and awake today. Now I'm going back for my pencil brush, and I'm going back for Sketch, the darkest purple that we use, and I'm just going to line my lower lash line just about like 1/3, just 1/3 of the outer corner. Actually, you know what, I just want like a stiffer brush. Okay, I'm just going to go for a stiff angled brush instead because I just want it to be very precise. Okay, and then I'm going back for my pencil brush and going into the Nocturnal color and just blending that out. Alright, there you go. Right now I just want to apply mascara of your choice. I don't know if I want to do my falsies. Let me think. Okay, you know what? I'm going to skip falsies because this is just like an everyday look, and it's not like very practical to wear falsies every single day. I'm just curling my eyelashes, but I will take extra efforts to make sure my real eyelashes look extreme. So I like to use a few different mascaras. Let me just use whatever you have, and I'm sure everyone has different kind of eyelashes and everything. All these mascaras will work different for everyone, so I'm not saying that these are the best and you have to use them, but it works for me. And basically it's the Almay mascara. I got this from Australia. Alright, and CoverGirl Volume Exact, and this one is available in Singapore. So Maybelline Falsies. So I'm just going to coat my eyelashes with these and I will be back. Alright, so I did my eyelashes, I did my mascara and all that. I'm not wearing falsies because it's just not practical for every day. So now I'm going to do my bronzer and my blush. Just finding my brush, 1 minute. Where are you? Oh, here you are. Okay, I like to use a stippling brush for my my bronzer because it makes everything look very even and what do I say, airbrushed. Okay, so I'm just going to apply this to the hollows of my cheek. Is my nose. I like to contour lightly, even though it's an everyday thing. I do it every day. So I'm just going for my same bronzer. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you what I'm using. I'm using this Sephora foundation powder, and this is in R55. It's one of the darkest colors they have. So anything that is darker than your skin tone and it's a powder, you can use it for bronzer. Or make sure it's matte. Okay, and just by starting from under your eyebrow here and bringing it down, it just makes your entire nose look longer and sharper. But make sure you blend it out evenly. Okay, as you guys know, I have problem skin, and as a result I have a lot of open pores on my cheeks, and I don't really like to highlight my face with like shimmery products unless I'm just feeling it that day. But this is what I usually do when I can't highlight my cheekbones. I just highlight a little bit here halfway up my nose, and I'm using this I can't remember what this is called, this multi-purpose sticks from NARS, and it's just one of the shades it's just one of those shimmery shades. Okay, so basically it's like a cream product, and it's called, I can't even pronounce the name. That's what it's called, and it looks like that. So it's just a shimmery cream product, and I just like use my finger and I dab it just here. There you go. Okay, so I couldn't show you what I did for my blusher because my battery was dying. It's just really basic. You see it in every one of my videos, the same thing I did for my blusher. And I just used my Milani blusher in number 07. Okay. As for my lips, okay, I didn't want to go with like the everyday kind of nude lips. It's so boring. In most of my videos I wear nude lips, and I thought today I wanted to like do something different. It's my dog. Do something different, and so I decided to go for this really deep wine color, and it also complements the colors of my eyes. What I used was Milani's Shangri-La. This is like a gorgeous wine color. It looks like that. And this is a matte color. Okay, so I just slapped that on. That's it. And so yeah, this is, oh yeah, one more thing I forgot. Fix Plus. Okay, for every one of my makeup looks, I make sure I use my Fix Plus at the end so that it just tones down everything and it's not so powdery and cakey. So yeah, that's about it. That's all I did for my everyday, not so usual everyday makeup. I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.